Hi, my name is Laura Zerra. All right, I just need to think what the fuck I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say, my name is Laura Zerra. I'm a survivalist, a hunter, a farrier, a butcher. I have a lot of titles, but I'm always looking to add more. This is 11 questions and a cup of coffee. I have always been a fan of the French press. However, I did just learn the whole pour-over method and my mind is blown. The whole science behind it, didn't know what I didn't know. So now I'm a fan of that. I take my coffee black. I generally don't like having a lot of excess and I like the taste of coffee, so black coffee. So I had actually a cup of espresso on top of a mountain in Idaho. And I think about that all the time because it's probably the most fancy I've ever felt in my life. I'm here, there's this crazy turquoise blue lake underneath me. It's sunrise, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sipping espresso like on a pile of rocks. It's freezing cold. It's like this perfect moment. And I felt so fancy. I just can't get over how fancy I felt. Man, going out into the wilderness, carrying 3 weeks of food on my back and looking for antlers, because carrying my own body weight on my back, my feet expand and they just completely fall apart. Like toenails fall off, the bottoms of my feet look like hamburger. It's really gnarly, but the drive to find these shed antlers pushes me on. But then you come back at night and it's freezing cold and it's wet because it's the spring, and your scabby, bloody feet, which have been ripped open and scabbed over a million times, end up drying to the inside of the sleeping bag. You wake up in the morning and you have to like peel your flesh off the inside of the sleeping bag. And man, you just have to like focus on the fact that you're not gonna die from that, hopefully. But it's both physically and mentally challenging, so I like that. I was a really unhappy kid. And I'm a really happy adult. And as soon as I started doing crazy extreme things, I started being happy. So to me, it's like, all right, how do I find my happiness? And I keep having to push the envelope a little bit further to find those moments of discomfort, but that's where I find happiness. So it's like this constant drive to keep pushing and just learning and being really uncomfortable. So it just keeps me motivated all the time. I think people assume survivalists take themselves very seriously, and I have a really hard time taking myself seriously. Like, I'm really good at failing, and I fail all the time. Like, I'm not particularly good at anything. I'm just really good at failing, and I'm incredibly perseverant. So I'm not really a badass. I don't think anyone knows that. Everyone, assumes that because I do these crazy things, maybe I'm a badass, but like, I'm just good at failing. To me, success is measured by the quality of your life and your happiness. And it's not to say it's always like rainbows and butterflies, but overall, do you enjoy your life? Do you enjoy waking up in the morning? Are you looking forward to what you're doing? Are you able to sit in a moment and enjoy that moment for what it is instead of just constantly wanting something more? It's like when you can be in that moment and find that peace, that to me is success. I'm all about the mountain view, because there's antlers in mountains and I'm obsessed with antlers. There's something about the mountains that just make me want to run them. And when I see them, it's just like, it gets me really excited. Oh, I love this question because I think about it a lot. I really would love to be able to morph into any animal at any given moment. Like, oh, I want to run across this crazy rockscape. I'm going to be a mountain lion. Oh, I would really like to get to that ridge and I don't want to walk all the way to the bottom and up. I'm just gonna be a bird for a second. Like, oh, it'd be really sweet to be an ant right now. I don't really know why I'd want to be an ant, but I feel like there's probably some good applications to being small and super strong. So if I could just change into anything at any given moment, any kind of animal, and experience that, yeah. I love learning anything new. I mean, I love building things. Like, I learned how to build a structure the other day and it was really fun. Like, carpentry is super cool, and kind of any weird thing like that. Again, probably because I like being uncomfortable and I like being bad at stuff. It's like, I have no idea what this is. Like, teach me how to, fix the brakes on my car. Like, I want to learn how to do that. So really anything that I have no idea how to do it. If nothing else, if I never want to do it again, I have a whole new appreciation for what goes into it. So just doing new things is like my jam. Oh, I feel like 10. I feel like I don't want an apocalypse, but I feel like I'd be really good at it. Like, I feel like all the things that go into that, I think I'd be valuable. So I think that people would want to keep me alive. I think I have the skills. Like if I had to go off and just like hide while, wars broke out and I just be in the woods, I could get through there. But then I could come back to civilization and really have something to offer. I feel like I would crush an apocalypse.